for people that might be watching us or listening to us that don't even know what ayahuasca is, that don't know necessarily what a psychedelic is, or they have a version of it in their brains that maybe it's bad or it's dangerous, how would you start to explain why we would fly down to a country, go to the jungle, and drink this nasty orange liquid that kind of takes over our brain for 3 hours in a way that gives us trepidation? How do you start to explain people what's happening there? And
well, how much time do we have? We can spend the rest of the podcast on all this. But I think basically people, it's inbuilt into human nature to seek novelty. I mean, to some human nature, some people never want to go near novelty. And I think their lives are a bit more impoverished because of that. Novelty is where learning happens. The interesting things happen on the edges, right? And so under that metaphor, psychedelics take you right to the edge and even over the edge temporarily. This is very useful for sort of reframing your reality. We construct our own reality that we live in. It's a comfort zone that our brains are programmed to create so that we can simply exist in the world productively. And a lot of it is based on memories, associations, habits, what we anticipate is going to happen, but it's based on known. Our experience of the moment is based on our experience of living in the past in a way. And of course, in a way, we're always living in the past. By a nanosecond or two, the reality we're experiencing is, there's a time lag between the sensory input and what the brain does to construct this into a comprehensible experience of being, in the presence. Psychedelics totally burn that down temporarily. They completely disrupt this, what I call the reality hallucination, the artificial movie that we create.
Explain that reality hallucination, because most people think this is real.
I'm sorry, no, it's a construction that your brain makes from the datum of experience, and it takes that and it associates that with internal processes to create a comprehensible version of the movie that you're living. The Brian Rose production. You're the director, the producer, and the star of your own movie. You're narrating your own movie to yourself and everyone else, and that's what you're living. That's your life, normal life. The psychedelics put a big monkey wrench in that temporarily, where you lose all that. You lose what Robin Carhart Harris, who's probably the leading neuroscientist in this field right now, calls the default mode network. The default mode network is disabled temporarily. And that is kind of equivalent to what I call the reality hallucination, this internal construct that enables us to take information in, associate it with memories, habits, and previous experience, and kind of extrude this into a comprehensible version of reality, so that you don't step in front of buses and stuff. You can do basic functions.